I'm Tim, welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Panerai Luminor Submersible 1950 Chrono 1000 meters, also known as the PAM 187. You can see this 1000 meter diving chronograph and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time to see our full listing for this watch, with additional accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that the 1950 case in its 47mm size is a truly hulking bulk of stainless steel. 19mm thick, you can see that it has a generously domed bezel and sapphire, so that this truly is an extreme oversized sports watch. Unable to fit under all but the absolute loosest coat sleeves, this is a timepiece designed to be loud, proud, and external to your coat or sleeve. And at 57mm, 57.5 in fact, from lug to lug, it's a timepiece with immense span across the wrist as well as above it. This is a timepiece that feels as though it's crafted from precious metal. So impressive is the heft on the wrist. It has heft and visual presence, each to match the other. However, it does have a nice strap with a lack of encumbrance and ergonomic ease, so that it will meet you halfway. If you don't have that He-Man wrist, rest assured you can still make this watch work, because the strap pulls straight down, unconstrained by conforming end pieces, so it's not braced against the flank of the case. And if you do have a smaller wrist, you can see how the strap pulls straight down and around its tighter contours. You can also see the unique bellows fold of the strap that allows the strap to easily curve and bend, once again, to work with a smaller wrist. It's always going to appear oversized on your wrist, probably no matter the size of your forearm, but from an ergonomic standpoint, Panerai has done its homework and the watch does fit a surprisingly delicate wrist. I would say down to 15 centimeters, you can wear the watch securely, but in terms of proportion, you're on your own. Now, the pin buckle is a traditional Panerai oversized trapezoidal pin buckle. It's easy to use, handsome, it does the job, utilitarian, no nonsense. Now, the strap has a couple of clever features. First, of course, that bellows system that makes it superbly flexible. It is all natural vulcanized rubber, but you can also see how it's slightly relieved. There's a channel molded into it on both sides. That allows grit, sweat, moisture, anything that might be trapped between strap and skin on a hot day to escape, allowing the wrist to breathe. The Chrono 1000 was a special edition for 2004. The PAM 187 built in 1,000 copies that year. It's a special diving reference that combines the chronograph with the 1000 meter capability. Now, what you're looking at on the flank of the case is actually a combination of a helium escape valve for contending with exotic oxygen mixtures and exotic gas mixtures, as well as extreme diving environments such as, for instance, a diving bell. And then you can see across from the 10 o'clock index, this is actually a pusher adjuster that's used in conjunction with the date change of the underlying Valjoux 7753 caliber. The 7753 changing the orientation of the subregisters for a more classical, bilaterally balanced tri-compax chronograph face. Now, the dial is a matte, sort of grayish black, not intensely black, nor is it a sort of mild gray. It's a halfway between the two. It doesn't reflect light in and of itself, so it does a great job of avoiding glare and allowing outstanding legibility. Now, Panerai phased out tritium on the conventional timepieces in 1998. They're called transitional Bs, but the bottom line is that Panerai maintained the use of tritium, which this watch features, right up until the mid-2000s on submersibles and special edition submersibles. And that's why you have that gorgeous, even, almost ecru cream tone across all the indices and the numeral at 12, as well as the index of the diving bezel. That's a rich tritium patina and incredibly handsome. There's actually an interesting array of color across this style. That blackish gray, the white print, the ecru dying loom of the tritium, and of course that shock of signal blue just below Luminor Panerai at 12 o'clock. Now, the watch does feature hacking seconds thanks to the underlying caliber, which is a 7750 modified here in 7753 form, and doing business as Panerai's OP12. So the caliber OP12, a modification to COSC spec of the 7753, and with 27 joules efficient unidirectional automatic winding, a 46-hour power reserve, and of course the hacking seconds via the locking lever crown guard, so you can precisely stop the balance and synchronize to a known accurate reference time. This watch has all of the features you would want in a tank-tough tool watch, and being a limited edition and one of the absolute last of the tritium dial Panerai Luminor submersibles, this is a handsome and collectible watch. The final touch, one might say the coup de grace, that completes a superb heavy-duty utility reference is a unidirectional rotating diving bezel, which can be aligned with the minute hand to give you a concurrent 60-minute timing alongside the use of the chronograph, so you can time two separate events when you're wearing the watch up to 60 minutes. And like a true diving bezel, it has superb detents, tactile and auditory feedback. You can see this limited edition of 1000 Panerai PAM 187 Luminor Submersible 1000 meter and purchase it on our website.